I've never seen anything like it. What are they?
U.S. government has a vast collection of vehicles that have non-human origin.
Encounters with unidentified flying objects are often met with skepticism, and understandably so. The idea of witnessing extraterrestrial beings maneuvering spacecraft through the night sky tends to raise doubts among those inclined toward logical thinking. While it might be tempting, albeit somewhat dismissive, to attribute UFO sightings solely to rural residents in the US, such occurrences are in fact global in nature. Reports of UFOs have emerged from various corners of the world. This is not an entirely novel phenomenon either. Accounts of supposed sightings of unconventional aerial objects resembling discs, cigars, and pyramids can be traced back across centuries. These historical records attest to the prolonged existence of such claims. However, recent revelations by a former soldier have introduced compelling evidence that has ignited considerable interest. Could this potentially confirm the existence of these unidentified objects? In today's video, we will explore some of the most notable and well-documented UFO sightings that may contribute to shedding light on the existence of these puzzling phenomena. Number 1. Edwards Air Force Base Incident. Back in 1954, a puzzling incident involving President Dwight Eisenhower unfolded when he seemingly vanished during a California visit, sparking rumors of his demise. It was alleged that he had embarked on a secretive journey to Edwards Air Force Base, either to witness extraterrestrial remains or to engage in discussions with living aliens. You see, Edwards Air Force Base is notoriously famous for such incidents. Curiously, this historical context has prompted former military personnel to reveal their own uncanny experiences. Among these occurrences is an event that transpired at Edwards Air Force Base. Situated within the arid expanses of the Mojave Desert, an area that boasts the Earth's hottest point, Death Valley, the region undergoes extreme temperature fluctuations from sweltering heat in summer to frigid cold in winter. Despite its harsh conditions, the desert is captivating for various reasons, often serving as a point of fascination within the United States. From a geographical standpoint, the base possesses a distinctive status. While primarily functioning as a conventional military installation, it also shares a dual role. Its jurisdiction extends to activities at the adjacent Homey Airport, a location that has become synonymous with strange incidents in recent years. Several years ago, an intriguing account emerged involving an ex-Marine who overheard a conversation between two security guards. The guards discussed an early morning operation at Edwards Air Force Base involving the transportation of an unspecified object. Intrigued, the man decided to wait in his car, anticipating the event. As the clock neared 2:30 a.m., he observed the commencement of an unexpected procession. A police car with its flashing lights led the way, followed by several additional police vehicles escorting a massive truck. The man's astonishment grew as he perceived the object atop the truck, seemingly resembling a disc. Later, many commended his audacity in pursuing this endeavour, suggesting that he might have captured authentic evidence of a mysterious aircraft. While he successfully trailed the military guards and documented the encounter, some noted his fortunate escape from detection, emphasizing that apprehension could have led to legal consequences. Interestingly, despite the man successfully capturing clear images of a disc-shaped aircraft, certain individuals stepped forward with an alternative explanation. They contend that the object was not an unidentified aircraft, but rather a United States Navy aircraft known as the X-46B. This specific aircraft project was linked to significant funding, with a contract amounting to $635 million awarded to the United States Navy in 2007. However, as time progressed, the total program expenditure ballooned to over $800 million by January 2012, as reported by military sources. While the X-46B exhibits a futuristic appearance, insiders from the military sphere revealed that the program encountered initial challenges. Shortly after being granted the contract, the project faced difficulties and was eventually abandoned in favor of a less stealth-oriented aircraft design. But that's not the end of it. An incident from 1965 adds another layer to the intrigue. During that year, an air traffic controller stationed at Edwards Air Force Base had a perplexing encounter with what he believed to be a disc-shaped aircraft. In the context of the era, US Air Force bases, including Edwards, were on high alert due to escalating tensions with the Soviet Union. Suspicion of foreign aircraft was at its peak, particularly those of Russian origin. In 1965, the skies above Edwards played host to a series of bizarre objects. These craft, numbering from 7 to 12, manifested as luminous pulsating lights against the night sky, soaring at significant altitudes and remarkable speeds. Responding to the strange sighting, a fighter jet was swiftly dispatched from the nearby George Air Force Base as a precautionary measure. However, the enigmatic lights displayed an uncanny agility, effortlessly outpacing the fighter jet's efforts. As if dissolving into the cosmos, the lights gradually vanished, melding with the distant stars. This event at Edwards stands out because the eyewitness testimonies from the base personnel were credible, indicating that something genuinely anomalous occurred that night. What remains unclear is the nature of the phenomenon and the potential threat it posed. Revealing the evidence only around 15 years ago unveiled the lengths to which the government went to conceal such incidents at the time. For thousands of years, mysterious airborne phenomena have captivated humanity across the globe, but it was in America that a sustained interest in these occurrences emerged. When multiple individuals, including military personnel entrusted with our safety, share puzzling and convincing first-hand experiences, it naturally prompts speculation about the presence of something beyond our understanding. Number 2. The Stephenville Sightings. Situated around 100 miles southwest of Dallas, the quiet town of Stephenville, Texas, is renowned primarily for its dairy farming. However, on the evening of January 8, 2008, the ordinary scene gave way to an extraordinary sight. Numerous locals became witnesses to an unusual aerial phenomenon. A series of white lights appeared above Highway 67, initially forming a single horizontal arc before rearranging into vertical parallel lines. According to those present, the luminescent display covered vast proportions, with estimates from pilot Steve Allen suggesting dimensions of about 1 mile in length and a half a mile in width. Remarkably swift, the lights reportedly travelled at speeds around 3,000 miles per hour, yet intriguingly, no accompanying sound was registered. The incident brought to mind the renowned Phoenix Lights occurrence of 1997. While the US Air Force later disclosed that F-16 aircraft had been conducting flights in the Brownwood military operating areas southwest of Stephenville during that time, skepticism persisted among many residents. They found the official explanation hard to accept, contending that the observed phenomena appeared too technologically advanced to be readily attributed to human capabilities. Number 3. The Westall Incident. In the year 1966, the Westall UFO incident unfolded in Melbourne, Australia. During this event, a sizable disc-shaped craft was observed hovering at a relatively low altitude over a school situated in the suburbs of Westall. Eyewitnesses noted that the object remained noiseless and emitted a brilliant illumination. Interestingly, it appeared to touch down momentarily in a field close by before ascending once more into the sky. Numerous individuals, including both students and educators from the school, reported this intriguing sight. As time passed, the site where this extraordinary event occurred has taken on a distinct character. Presently, it serves as a children's playground with a UFO theme, providing a unique and playful connection to the enigmatic incident. Number 4. The USS Nimitz Encounter. On November 14, 2004, an intriguing incident occurred involving the USS Princeton, a part of the USS Nimitz carrier strike group. This event took place approximately 100 miles off the San Diego coast. Over the course of 2 weeks, the ship's crew had been closely monitoring the movements of unidentified objects. These objects displayed a pattern of descending from an altitude of 80,000 feet to hovering directly above the Pacific Ocean. When 2 FA-18F fighter jets were dispatched from the aircraft carrier USS Nimitz to investigate the area, they initially observed what seemed to be disturbed water with a distinctive oval-shaped shadow beneath the surface. Within moments, a white object resembling a tic-tac emerged from the water. This peculiar craft lacked any apparent markings indicative of wings, an engine, or windows. Additionally, infrared detection did not reveal any signs of exhaust emissions. Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Jim Slate, both from Strike Fighter Squadron 41, known as the Black Aces, engaged in an attempt to intercept the enigmatic object. However, the craft rapidly accelerated and managed to evade their pursuit. The object reappeared on radar some 60 miles away from its initial position, demonstrating remarkable speed, 3 times the speed of sound and more than twice the velocity of the fighter jets themselves. Number 5. Rendlesham Forest Incident. The Rendlesham Forest Incident occurred in 1980 within England, near the shared US-UK military installation of RAF Brentwaters and RAF Woodbridge. During this event, military personnel reportedly came into contact with an unidentified luminous entity within the forest. This object was characterized as metallic and radiating a powerful luminosity. Witnesses noted unusual symbols etched onto the surface of the object. Additionally, they recounted undergoing various physical and psychological sensations subsequent to the encounter. Despite an official inquiry conducted by the military, the circumstances surrounding the Rendlesham Forest incident remain without a definitive explanation. Number 6. OHare International Airport Saucer Incident. As Flight 446 prepared for departure from Chicago's OHare International Airport to North Carolina, an observant United Airlines employee on the tarmac spotted an unusual dark grey metallic object hovering above Gate C-17. This incident occurred on November 7, 2006 at approximately 4:15 p.m. The peculiar saucer-shaped craft was witnessed by a total of 12 United employees as well as a few individuals outside the airport. Eyewitnesses reported that the craft remained suspended in the air for approximately 5 minutes before rapidly ascending. Its ascent created a hole in the cloud cover, revealing the blue sky above, which was visible to pilots and mechanics in the vicinity. This incident generated significant attention, becoming the most widely read article on the Chicago Tribune's website at the time and gaining international media coverage. Despite the eyewitness accounts, the Federal Aviation Administration attributed the event to a weather phenomenon, since the UFO did not register on radar. Consequently, the FAA opted not to launch an investigation into the matter. These mysterious encounters invite speculation. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more captivating content.